Hello. I'm Audra and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is officially week 7 of our 13-week series, The 13 Pillars of Joy. This week, we are going to learn about how to be alone with ourselves, to truly find peace in solitude. There is definitely an art to enjoying your own company. There's definitely a shift when your nervous system is very stimulated, very go, and you're around other people. And then when you slow down and you're alone and you have more time, sometimes we have to work through our boredoms and also our thoughts and just things that can come up when you're truly alone. So we are going to do our movement. We'll talk about a few things and spend this time learning how to truly embody some peace in our solitude and just doing a little bit more self-love. So we're going to start in a seated position. And as you arrive, just rocking back and forth, coming into this moment as we settle in together. This is another part about coming to stillness, coming to quiet time, especially when you're alone. But sometimes you have to move the body, discharge some energy, find some relaxation, letting the neck be pulled from one way to another, relaxing, softening, letting your head drop, swaying, finding some stretch, finding softening in your eyes. Maybe start exhales. When you're winding down and when you're finding some resting positions, invite some circle movements here. When you're winding down and you're finding those rest moments, doing exhales is really good. Longer exhales than you inhale. Just clearing out the excess. And when you're ready, gently going the opposite direction. Softening your eyes. Loosening up your body to the movements. Allowing yourself to be movement or be in your movement, but also be relaxed. That's our goal here. In everything we do, we want to stay steady, we want to stay focused, and we also want to stay relaxed. You don't want to walk around tense all day. So that's what we learn here on our mat, connecting our minds with conscious efforts and good thoughts, and moving our bodies and also connecting those moments to safety, to softening, to regulation. Good. And we'll come to a still position. Hands at your side. Start inviting fresh air into our bodies with a big inhale. Come up with your hands. Gaze follows the fingertips. Reaching high here. Staying here for an exhale. Letting the shoulders soften. And then as you reach up high, growing tall in your spine, creating space between each vertebra and the ribs. And exhale, hands to heart center. We'll do that again, creating space in our ribs. Inhale, hands go high. Staying here for an exhale. On your next inhale, creating space in your ribs, creating space in your spine. And with every exhale, soften your muscles. Inhale, reach high. And exhale, hands to heart center. Good. We're going to come to a tabletop position. Keep opening up space in our backs. And as you arrive, just going side to side with your hips. And when you're ready, looking back at one hip, staying here for the stretch on that side body, opening up the opposite side, and inhale to your center, exhale opposite hip, look back, I like to do these stretches. Keep doing that. One hip to another. I like to do these stretches pretty regularly. They're very basic movements, opening up your body, getting ready for whatever comes next. It's like our foundations. Those things you always return to keep you steady, to keep you in the moment. It's kind of like muscle memory. You have your favorite things that you do, and then every time you are finding time with yourselves, you know how to just stretch, and you don't have to put much thought to it. So taking some time here, free movement, moving your spine around, seeing what you like. Because there's times in the day where you either get home or you start your day and you just feel like something needs to move in your body. Just tapping into these stretches that feel good to you, that you explore while you're in a class like this. And then you know what to tap into when the time comes that you are practicing your solitude, or you're noticing things in your body and you're like, oh gosh, I just need to move for a second. And just, that feeling that I had on the mat the other day, I need that right now. And that's what we're building. Repetition here. It's muscle memory, it's mind memory, it's body connection. So as you come to a still position in your tabletop, tapping your feet up and down here, and just loosening the feet with every tap. Tap as you just feel you're softening your feet. Good. Sometimes you just tap and you just keep your feet clenched, but really I want you to tap and just let the feet be kind of blobs, Good. So from here, we are going to put our toes together, knees go apart, and pushing into child's pose, surrendering to this moment, surrendering to the practice, allowing yourself this time to shift, to integrate something new, to explore your body, to find little nuggets of knowledge in yourself and through my voice, of places that you can find more peace in your solitude, more love for yourself, more self-awareness. Because at the end of the day, those are our foundations that keep us high functioning through our day. If we know ourselves, we know how to run our lives, we know how to be that CEO, we know how to make calls, we know when to back off, we know when to move, we know when to say, we know when to stay quiet. Much of that foundation is found in your time alone. Reflection is a powerful tool to enhance your self-awareness, to develop so many different skills. And that takes time to slow down, to be introspective, to reflect. Good. We'll round and come up into your tabletop. Getting a neutral position, knees under the hips, hands underneath your shoulders. And coming forward with your hands, we're going to lower our bodies to the mat. Good. We're going to do some baby... sorry, got them a little way. We're going to do some baby cobras here. So with your next inhale, we're going to inhale into your belly, creating space with your abdomen to lift up your shoulders. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, release. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release all the way down. Let all your muscles flatten. Let the low back become soft. Let your shoulders relax. Good. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, release. We're going to tuck our toes, hands underneath your shoulders as you inhale, pushing up into your high plank. Holding it here for a minute, staying steady with yourself, finding your posture, maybe pushing back on your heels a little bit, making sure you're coming over your wrist appropriately, just taking a minute here in your high plank. We're holding it strongly for ourselves. When you commit to yourself to staying strong, trusting yourself that you have yourself, creating routines with yourself, it's these small micro moments of trust and confidence with yourself. Good. Take a big inhale here and exhale, lift up your hips, pushing on back into your downward facing dog. Pedal out the back of your legs, opening up the back side of your body. Nice pedaling. Alternating knees coming forward, pushing your chest back towards your thighs. And then bringing your knees to a bent position, push your chest back to meet your thighs, getting a nice good stretch in your upper arms there, down the armpits and through your chest. Good. We're going to round and come up into your high plank, holding it here, taking a full exhale. Inhale. Exhale into your downward facing dog. We're going to do this rolling movement for a little bit here, finding good grounding in our bodies and finding some fluid movement in our spines. So inhale, come up into your high plank. Exhale fully. Big inhale into your chest. Exhale, round and roll up into your downward facing dog. Inhale, come into your high plank. Full exhale. Inhale. Exhale, roll up into downward facing dog. Inhale, roll into your high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Couple more times. That same fluid movement, okay? Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Giving your spine a chance to just move through some fluid movement. Have fun with it. Inhale, round and roll up, high plank. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. 2 more times. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to come to the tops of our mats with your knees bent, chest to your thighs. Exhale, let it go. Dangling here freely, supporting your lower back with being folded a little bit more. Let those arms dangle. Let your head be heavy. Doing gentle nods, yes and no. Good. Giving those palms a break. Those movements are really fun, and it can really take just like a moment like that where you're moving fluidly with your breath, with your body. It brings you energy, it brings you stability, it brings you back to your center and quiets your mind. Even during the day, if you're like, I need to just move like that, you just stop and do a movement and reset. Those tiny micro things are so big through our day-to-day. All right, hands to the front, slide up your shins, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bringing the arms up over your head, standing tall. And exhale, hands to heart center. Good. So with this what we're doing here is creating some fluid movements with our breath in these fun ways to move, like rounding your back and coming back, just playing with that movement. So we're going to do that again here, staying at the top of your mat, working on some balances, because life is a balance, and when you're alone, there's a lot of balancing that needs to take place. You don't want your pendulum to swing too far into this thought process and then you're going back to this way. It's just like, okay, whatever I'm working through right now, I just want it to be neutral and calm and peaceful, and that is usually where you find your best things and your most sound advice to yourself. So we're going to come to our top of our mats, hands at your side. As we inhale, we're going to come into a one-legged mountain pose. Right leg comes high, foot is down by your knee. Good. Holding that position. And then we're going to exhale, hands to the side, foot comes down. And this time we're going to do opposite foot. Inhale, arms high, bringing that foot to your side, letting your body find that support. And exhale, down foot. Now back to your right foot. Inhale, one-legged mountain, staying strong in that left foot as your root. Exhale, foot down. Inhale, left foot up. Staying strong in your right foot. Exhale, foot down. Keep moving through this. Finding your stance, finding your root. Using your foot as a root that goes straight into the ground. Keeps you strong, it keeps you steady. Thinking about roots. Those are really parts of you that you really need. Whether that's financial support, and sometimes financial support just comes from trusting that it's there and that it's coming, and that whatever you're facing, you will come through it, you pull through it, you always figure it out. And another root is maybe you need a little bit more self-love and acceptance of self, forgiveness of self. Those are your roots that really keep you in a good headspace. Maybe you are feeling like you need more respect, or you want to be seen. Many times, to get respect and to feel seen, we must create that for ourselves. And then as you create it inside yourself, you find it externally. Good. And when you're done with both sides, we've come to a standing position. And on your next inhale, we're going to inhale the right leg up. And this time as you exhale, we're going to step it back, hands come with, into kind of like a high crescent, but leaning forward into a lunge, hands are back. Good. Inhale into your high crescent from here. Good. Finding your stability, good stance. Hips are both pointing forward. We do our headlights on the hips. They're pointing forward. We are good. Good. And then we're going to come hands up in your high crescent, and then opening up into a warrior two. Finding your power, finding your stability here. Coming forward, leaning back. Coming forward, leaning back. Forward and back. And then finding stillness here in your warrior two. Good. Big inhale into your chest. Exhale, soften down a little bit more. Good. And then we're going to turn our foot, come back to our center. Inhale into your high crescent. And as you exhale, bringing that foot forward. Good. Inhale, left leg goes high here. And with your exhale, stepping that foot back. Same position, opposite direction or opposite leg. Inhale into your high crescent. And then opening up into warrior two on this side. And again, coming forward, coming back, playing with your body, having fun. This is very important in your solitude, is have fun with yourself. Get to know yourself, laugh at yourself. Good. Coming to a still position in warrior two. Big inhale into your chest. And exhale, soften a little bit more. Getting low, getting low. And when you're ready, we'll bring that foot back to the front. Hands at your side. Inhale into your high crescent. And exhale, come forward. Good, just coming back to a standing position here. Hopefully you had fun finding some balance in your legs and doing those alternatives and then stepping back. Just feel like this powerful movement, getting to know your body and getting strong, and I just love this practice. All right, come back to the top of your mat. And as we come here, just taking some time to go up and down on your feet, rocking back on your heels, coming up on your toes. Checking in with those calves. How are they feeling? How's your movement onto your toes? Spreading out your feet here. Good. Nice. Playing with your feet. Spread out those toes. Make it count. Good. And when you're done, come to a standing position. And we're going to just come on down to our bottoms, making our way to our backs. And if you randomly see something here, it's Piper. Oh. She said, I'm going to come to my back too. All right. So just on your backs here, knees are bent, hands are at your side. Doing some windshield wipers here with your knees side to side. Opening up that low back. Making this movement your own, seeing how it feels. That's one really amazing thing about having a good practice with yoga is it's all about how it feels. I'm guiding you and I'm telling you these things and I'm sharing wisdom and knowledge and movements and that type of stuff. But really, you know, as you're moving through this, I really want you to be paying attention to your body just as much as listening and trying. And the more you practice, the more you can explore what you like. It just takes practice, you know, it's muscle memory, it's training the body what feels good. This is just as important as going to the gym. Good. And when that's complete, going to a still position, we're gonna lift our right leg high, point that toe, roll your ankle, bringing that foot to your left thigh, lifting up the left foot, hands behind your left leg, and pulling into a figure four here. Creating space in the hips. If you're ever experiencing times where you're just feeling super restless and you're having a hard time sitting still, or you're just kind of fighting something you're not really sure, go open up your hips, doing a figure 4. You can even do this against the wall. Like if you're standing up, you can just kind of lean back, bringing your foot over your opposite thigh. I do this a lot at work sometimes, just to, reduce the tension, to just, reset in the middle of the day. If I'm feeling tired, this really helps me create some energy, just opening up the hips, letting go of some of the things that I've gathered through the day, whether I'm aware of it or not. Stress lives in our bodies. And these moments and those micro moments throughout your day when you tap into a practice that feels good, they create so much more room. And they also clear your field of anything that might make you on edge easier, restless, frustrated, short-fused, popping off. Just take a minute, be with your body, be with your mind, do a little stretch, and usually that clears those tendencies to snap, to be frustrated, to, be abrupt. These help. All right. Left leg to the mat, uncross that ankle, left foot high, point the toe, roll your ankle out. And left foot, right thigh, lift the right foot, hands behind your right thigh, and opening this hip. Softening that hip, however that feels. I like to gently rock a little bit sometimes, sending pressure, relieving pressure. It doesn't have to just be a sit still. You can experiment and move. You might even notice one hip is more tight than the other. Very normal. Just opening the hip is so important. A little bit about me and my history. When I was 24, I took my first travel assignment and left my home. I did a lot of traveling in college. I was very competitive with horses, and I was all over the place, very well traveled, and spent summers in Canada, summers in Colorado. And when I was 24, I decided I really wanted to do travel nursing, and my time with horses was coming to an end. During that period, I needed to focus more on me and focus more on my career. And so I moved to Oregon, and I was in Medford, Oregon, and I had my dog and my phone and my truck full of things. And my dad drove out with me, and then there I was in Oregon alone. And I just went on this self journey, and that's really when I learned how to be with myself and be without loved ones constantly around me. And it taught me how I spent my time, what I like to do. And I began the journey of knowing thyself, and I realized I would read books. I binge watched shows on Netflix because I wasn't with friends, family, or I wasn't working with my horses, or wasn't working in the hospital. I had more time for Audra, and it turned into just a beautiful path of these triggers that would come up, and old memories that I had to sit with, and things that were uncomfortable but brought me so much more growth and freedom and space and overall liberation. And then it just turned into self-love and appreciation for me and who I was and my entire path, even the hard parts that I had to come to terms with. And there's nothing you can do to change the past, and you just enjoy it and understand that it was all part of getting you to the present moment. And it's still beautiful. So right foot down to the mat, uncross those legs, send the legs out long. And as we come to this final position, letting our bodies soften on the mat, letting them come into a relaxation, disengaging every single muscle. And then if you have one that seems to be just super tense, take a little inhale into that space. Do like a count of 2, inhale into your space of restless, and exhale for 6. Good. Using that method anytime you find a spot that doesn't really want to relax, give it a gentle movement, send it some air with a 2 count of inhale and a 6 count of your exhale. Really finding stillness at the end of that exhale is the point. And as we come into this final position, relaxation, giving ourselves permission to learn about ourselves, to understand our quirks, to understand our reactions, our tempers, our not so fine moments of jealousy, of regret, of wishful thinking, any moments of guilt or shame, just acknowledging it and giving it peace, finding peace within ourselves. If you can find peace within yourself more often, you can tap into a state of reflection for opportunities to explore your thoughts, see where your mind's at, see what comes up, and exchange those stories for peace, for understanding. Many people wait until something really bad has happened to find that peace with others and with themselves. But you can take the opportunity to do that in real life all the time. And you're going to have a more fulfilled life. Finding peace continuously, letting go of your past, not waiting for something to build up and everything to fall apart to start reconciling. Reconcile now. Find your peace now. Because you'll find through those moments, you create your heaven here on earth. You create your ultimate joy. And sometimes to access those heaven on earth moments and your ultimate joy, we have to look back and we have to be comfortable. So don't fear what comes up. Enjoy your time with yourself, with your thoughts. When something pops to mind, it just wants to come to surface. You might cringe, you might be like, oh my gosh, I really don't want to think about this right now, but don't shove it down. Let it be. Find peace with yourself. To know thyself is to love thyself, and it is so important. Find total stillness here on your mat, softening your eyes, letting your head be heavy on the mat. Relax the neck. No muscles need to hold you up right now. Disengage. Let your arms relax. Let your back muscles soften. Let your hips be heavy. Feel your muscles around your hips and your glutes just melt to the ground. Let your thighs relax. Muscles melt to the sides. You can feel the bottom of your teeth You can feel the bottom of your feet pulsing with life. You have good blood flow to your feet. Soften your eyes. Let the jaw relax. Take a big inhale into your chest. And a long exhale. Empty out your breath fully. And pause at the end of your exhale. A complete stillness in your body. And invite an inhale, natural inhale. At your rhythm, at your pace, what your body wants. Good. Wiggling your toes. Bring your hands above your head. A nice big morning stretch. And as you exhale, hands to your knees to your chest. Doing a gentle rock here. Giving your knees a hug, giving your back a massage. And just coming to one side, pushing up into a seated position. And welcome back. Do another gentle sway here. Good. And find stillness in your seated position, hands to your side. Thinking about something that really resonated here for you, something that you intend to do as you move forward, something that you really clicked and it really resonated. And just taking that moment here into your palms, we're going to inhale, give it life, give it air, give it opportunity. Bring it above your head. And as you exhale, bring it into yourself, embodying that new found key. Good. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for showing up here and tapping into this moment to talk about peace and solitude. It's one of my favorite things. It's been such an unlocking gift for me, is my solitude and being comfortable in myself. It has just made my foundation so much stronger and my ability to show up for others, and it's just been truly a beautiful journey to know thyself. So thank you so much. If you're looking for more one-on-one support, you can always book a session with me. I do have capacity for new clients. My website is in the bio, rootandkey.com. Follow me on Instagram. My handle is the same as this YouTube handle. It's Audra Lee. And then I also have my wellness page, Root and Key. So follow me on Instagram. Would love to have you on my online community. Such a fun space to just share thoughts and warmth and wisdom. And yeah, so thanks so much for being here. Like I said, sign up for one-on-one time, do the newsletter, check out my digital offerings for education and support, and let me know what you think. Subscribe, like, comment, all the things. I wish I could talk to you guys in this moment to figure out what you're thinking and how it felt. So let me know in the comments. All right. We'll see you guys next time. Week 8 starts next week. Bye.